这是穿到了，啊，这是穿到了，哦，穿开了啦。
装包。拉掉。
黄标。楼梯下。车库，应该车库楼梯吧？听起来是在车库楼梯，右边那个。跑出去了。
也要来一个哎，换我杀，这次换我杀。
不是要退用吗？
不是要退，把它踢掉，然后跳掉。
我已经跳了。
我靠背啊，算了。
好，我跳。
然后就开始。
有了。
可以玩那个。
哇！
在抖卡比，妈的被捅了，垃圾！
这缺口那个什么吗？打盾缺口啊，不都这样一边的吗？防守方就是
不要，你们要玩盾吗？没人要玩盾吧？
没有啊，就按平常边的边啊。做防守方就当然是 A 扣啦，想。
我们要来个出乎比意的 Ben，
那是可以选啊。
我要直接调天文，然后到猎物，拿包哦，睡啦，你被拿包占了。
应该不是从大门冲到那个长走廊之后飞上去吗？
没有，我要走那边，我要走后面。
那走后面哦。
ドローンを使って爆弾を探せ。
飞点，那找轻松哦，我飞后面。
你叫我送
2楼，
我要飞天文转105，然后转 L， 去 L 吧。
ドローンの爆弾を発見した。
要挂流啦，不要挂流。简单飞行哦，
飞行，直接跑主题上去就好。
あと10秒。
然后硬要是不是？好啊，没关系啊，
5秒。
哇，你都喜欢硬要，是啊，
没关系啊，我就硬干嘛。
那上面有
爆
开到
弾を見つけたら移動して爆弾
我
を解除する
没先讲，。他给我这支干嘛了？
来吼一声，吼一声，
下面10箱，
没事，
干错，没好，干错，同时，
好不好？
就在1楼。
ドローンが出撃中。
啊，大厅也有开。
ディフューザーを取り戻せ。
就抓到他。
爆弾が見つかった。
没鬼死了
ディフューザ。ーを取り戻した。
主题一个，
没有，我打到队友。
敵は残り1人。
救我救我！
点内衣哦，鱼九，
点内确定吗？
你刚路过他，点，没听哦，
正
右手边，
正右边。
右手边，
敵部隊排除。ミッション完了だ。
你以为是队友在爬吗？
没有，
没听到啊，好不好？
我原本要下包，到西朗啊。
哦，好，弄安尼啊，无紧啊。
那是因为我刚刚在1楼有遇到 V9，
因为他上来了，
我不知道他上来，因为我是去处理另外一边的耶格。我想说，因为他跟我跑的点一样，然后我不知道他去绕后面。
来，鸽子，
ドローンを使って爆弾を探せ。
两个打野打的。
10秒後に突入。
哪边？
那个天文那边
あと5秒。
两个打野，我应该不会进去。我会打。
今回の目的は爆弾の発見と解除だ。
让他以为他会有然后就转。对。
フラッシュバーンを投げる。
开始了。停在哪？
一样吧？
ドローン発進。
应该一样。
V 就最后跑到这里，跑到 L 了。V 就跑 L。
有事吗？
看出来，看出来。
后车贼哦！啊，我被抓了。
他在2楼，
2楼还有一个，2楼一个，这里吊挂上去。
而且 B6死了，他上去在2楼 A 楼，
这边有人，红标有人。
爆弾を発見し
楼
た。
上二楼板。
姿を消す。
好枪！我想说，我打到他的时候，我觉得是打到身体，
正上一只，
剩一格半。红标偷车剩一格半，
打红梯上去啊，红梯比较好上。
要抓。
你跳进
ディフューザーを落と
哦，
す。味方オペレーターは残り1人。
三小，
去，这个
什么打队友啊？难道是传说
楼上
的血？
ディフューザーを取り
为
戻す。
什么会打
我以为是
我？
我后面摸过来一只，
怎么可能后面摸过来在窗外？
想不到吧？
不是传说我甩到刚好甩到他头上。
你太害怕喽！
我以为你要打那边啊，所以我就想说没人会跟过来。
哦，都下1楼了。1楼厨房暗镜，还有一。
真的还假的？
假的。
暗镜还在厨房，出去了。暗镜往楼梯的方向。
15秒。
楼下，真预看。
10秒。
真有。
残り5秒。
左边。
制
没关系，
限時間だ。
至少没有赚到，这边至少没有被打。
至少分赚回来了，100分赚回来了。
可以。
看，为什么我会杀队友？
为什么？
本来是我习惯了，我们都习惯了。
我刚想说，干走廊明明没有人，为什么会死？
没有，我刚刚以为是地下室有人，你知道吗？
我看他帮你架走廊，
我刚以为地下室有人，我就直接甩过去，然后甩过头甩到你头上。
这家楼上死神跟我他换点了，
甩得不错，
杀的还不错，不愧是杀队友，可以有办法杀自己队友还要记别人。
没有啊，重点是，哎，不对啊，哎，喂，你要打谁啊？
我不知道忘了杀谁，TW 那个吧？
不是我，
是我。
不是啊。你怎么
所以第二次哦
爆，弹を見つけろ。
被杀2次啊？好惨！你是觉得怎么？
没有吧？他死一次而已啊，所以是我杀他。
哦，杀死啊！我是击倒队友的啦，我击倒。
哦，哦，所以
没有，我被击倒一次啊！
，OK，
应该在2楼。
我是在楼梯被击倒的。
2楼那点会主吧，应该主保吧。
没有啦，二楼是那个啦，
奖杯，
那个陈列啦。
狩猎啊，我是真不喜欢这个。
第二个，
哎呀，
10秒後に突入。
呀，
废物，
废物陈列室，
5秒。
废物回收厂。
今回の目的は爆弾の発見と解除だ。
踢下跑下去。
出征。
クレイモア準備完了。ドローン発進。
爆弾を見つけた。
有一根针，我应该打不到。哎，打掉了。
直接乱了啦。
リロード。テレビを攻撃に発射。バカでかい穴が来るぞ。
红标一只，
爆弾を発見した。
哦，在这样。
インパクト。
米酒90度，90度，米酒。
看，
B9在那个主梯，
让我炮枪。
爆弾解除を開始した。ディフューザーを守れ。
没有在，
敵オペレーターはあと1人だ。
后面。
都是谁？
敵部隊を排除した。
拿什么？
炮枪仔就是我。
后续这一下是这样中风是不是？
没有，就是不是打斗阵习惯就会这样，不知道为什么。
哦，玩那个智障游戏啊。
没有啊，就是你甩枪，你就会你甩完一下，不是会拉回原本的幅度吗？你懂我意思吗？
不知道，不懂。
就是
懂。
啊，你等下看我的车了。
没就不能给。
然后没车啊，干！
看你车干嘛？他妈的，天旋地转。
我去尿尿了，要不要帮我吸？
哇！
去找小便斗啊！
帮你吸。
把你的屌插到马桶里面冲水就好了。
去找 A 了，去找 A 啦了。
爆弾を確保しろ。
去找 A 啦。对。
那我手机拿着，我怕我打了。
爆弾の位置がバレた。しっかり備えろ。
壁の強化完了。
10秒前。あと5秒。敵部隊が爆弾を発見。敵に備えろ。
那个没风哎、
AD 装セットした。
不要疯啦！
完了。
多棒，那就不要疯了。医生挂机，检举。
不是啊，都过了1分钟都还没抓进来是怎样啊？
我在打三小。
没有，打个字一下。哎，不要疯，不要疯，那是故意留着，那是故意
不
留着。
行不行，给你啊。可是等一下这边进来的话怎么办？
那就让他进来啊。
会被灌死啊！那如果
好，你疯。
看车哦，子晴那边。
我知道。你慢慢绕吧，让偷车者绕。
我刚才想说我被灌死的话，下去打。
我这边很近。
他们要打后面了。楼梯吗？
楼梯，对，楼下。
我低小低。
红色楼下。
这你不觉得屁股凉的吗？他们打后面也不觉得屁股。
偷车者应该绕不到了。
破，
超多。
哎破了，哪里破了？
地板。
你们制造一点声音啊，让偷车者绕一下。
抓到。
还有。
跑起来就好，我们跑起来就好。
哎，为什么？
这我的头就亮掉。还有这种声音。哎，加一。
L 还有一只 L 还有一只。就荡进来 L 荡进来。
都两只。
都在那边，都在楼。
两只 L。
一个烧。直接烧。
还有。
快，直接打，他没发现。直接绕出来。
他没有，哎，他来了。
我要去另一边。
こちらの勝利だ。敵は排
不
除した。
要杀人，你不要这样哦。
你又不冲。
没有啊，
在那个
我要绕另一边
在你那个屁股后面那个楼梯啊。对啊，
小，
你会夹到。
没有人跟我讲。
哎，是吗？
我走，不要，是。
手哪里？
再加一次吧。
餐厅
这边好乱哦，随便夹就夹2个。
看听啊，看听。Trust me, trust me.
啊？要相信你？
Yeah. Oh, nice.
突然好想把 ADS 换掉。
或者是什么？我好卖吗？
没有。
爆弾を守れ。
哦，这里哦，看看，哎，这里。
マガジン交換。
在那里，那我黑区就不动。盾牌加盾加狼人加盾。
ウェルカムマットを設置する。
敵部隊が爆弾を発見。守るんだ。10
要
秒。
通了有电吗？等一下。
这里还缺一片牌。帮你
あと5秒。敵部隊が爆弾を発見。敵に備えろ。
你放完 ADS 就不能动哦。
哎，这盾牌拿，这个盾牌拿走，这个盾牌拿走。
有卡我
对拿走，拿走，拿走。
不用，不用放，这边不用放夹，这边直接卡这个就好了。
我要放夹子了，我夹人。
我夹在这边，你也夹不了人啊。而且你那边是卡四角，所以你那个夹子放不了。
ウェルカムマット設置。
过去吗？可以啊，
可是我机枪架在这里，没有地方摆夹子啊。
可以。
摆夹要0.5公尺哎。
好，先这样。
我就先这样。What do you think？哦。对对。
気をつけろ。敵部隊が爆弾を見つけた。
架好。
电车打掉一台。
没事没事没事，居家。
我要去拿我的那个电。嘿嘿。我又有电了。
你把你上。
贴片。
头上吧。我这边有一只，很近。
黄标一个。干逼逼啊！操你妈！哪里？
ニトロをセットした。
哇！我怎么没把那个
あと15秒。敵オペレーターが1人残っている。
哇，
こ
他枪打
ちらの勝利
太屌了
だ。！敵は排除した。
哎，你错哎，错了，我前2场没做事，前3场没做事，后2场冲到第3名了。
这么早？
明天有课。
好。
GG。
好，那我们去打个休息。
来。
拜拜。
哎。你又要来是不是？他妈的！
剩几个活人？都死了。哦，剩几个活人？真的剩几个活人？
剩我们4个。
剩我们4个。好，我想洗澡呢，那我12点热水就没了。
好啊，去啊，我们3个打休息。
好，等我。哎、对啊，我要打报告哎。我要先在那边把明天要用的报告用出来。
好，你去忙啊。
啊，算，不要算，我觉得我半夜再洗好了，反正还打报告。没事啊，4、5点不睡，小 case 啊。对，我们还
休闲啊，4个排练不好排。
好。我先喊，你们喊了吗？
啊，你先喊。
我那应该有喊，有啊，不要错。
那你怎么又排练？
排练吧，快速啊！
然后没说不是呢，
快速啊！我这显示多人游戏快速啊，快
我这边
速的站。
我这边写排练，
我这边写多人游戏排名练习战。
我这边写快速对决，没关系，看一下就知道。
是不是真的是排练？
什么？哎，有人被弹射。谁被弹射？
晨，
我被弹射，我也被弹射。
一个被弹射。
我被弹射。
哎，你不是在吗？
我回来了。
不是你还在啊？是另外一个被弹射掉啊。晨呢？
是我。
对。
人被弹射掉不是？
不知道，重开游戏了。
好，等你重开。
什么？
学生呢？
我要加谁？
我加你就好。加了。
他还在开游戏中。
开。
你是 GA 那个吗？
那是 Andy 吧？不知道。
哦，我看到啊，我加了。
OK， 交了。
进了。
现在换一下募兵。人成承诺。啊，P2终于有募兵了。这不是可以全部装备吗？哎，这掉。
小。 不熟了。
你被弹掉了。
啊，那，我们全部都开了，看是不是因为这个问题。
今天伺服器有问题。
好，我们全部重开，那等下可能大家都被弹射。反正全部重开，可是按照这个节奏的话，可能大家都会被弹射掉。后面。
哎，都重开了。
全部重开啊！
好，
那等会可能大家都会有问题的啊。
好。
大部分的我应该都有啊，还只有少部分还好有。等下其他人拉进来一下。很多资金啊！哎，是我的。
有，我还在捋，我还在那个。
好，
快，好了。
那进他们的，点他们的加入就可以进来了。
好，
OK，Let's go。快速对局，快速哦！应该继续。
都可以。
有人被弹掉了。原来是队长被弹掉了。啊，他直接断线。
跟我刚刚一样，我刚刚也是直接断线。 我是连 Steam 跟 Uplay
直接关闭了，哇！
所以现在要等人吗？
刚刚那个是不打是不是？
我不知道，
就它直接蒸发了。
它就整个蒸发掉。
算了，
不然你先
我们先直接开始就好了。
我们先开始快速对战吧，等他。
对啊，我们
我们先
直接开始。
我们先打适配。
爆弾を守れ。
要学谁要疯？
我还菜。
準備完了だ。テストを展開した。
気をつけろ。爆弾が見つかった。敵部隊が爆弾を発見した。攻撃に備えろ。
壁を補強した。
小房间。
OK。
有刺設置。
ドローンを奪ったぞ。
10秒だ。残り5秒。敵部隊が爆弾を発見。敵に備えろ。
大锤后向残血。
盾还在后巷。
好。
应该都上2楼。2楼。
大盾在2楼，黄标。
大盾来。
2楼黑帮啊，大盾。
哦。
四方。
走四方。
大盾。
嗯，在四方。
新しいマガジンを使う。
主题又上去了哦，好像是 Sledge。
大盾在蓝通的门口。
大盾不见。
办公室大盾。大盾在柜台，1楼柜台。
敵を確認。1階だ。
敵オペレーターが1人残っている。
剩大盾而已。
丢他，拿西后丢他。
哇！
那里抓另外一只。
あと15秒。残り10秒。敵部隊を排除。ミッション成功。
回头刀。
不要用。
他盾牌在那边转呢，看。
Hello。
完了。
对。我们现在我们现在速配1比0。
好 ，OK， 没关系，等你。好。哎，我你好友哦。
谁？我？
不是晨。
哦，好，等陈再有。
我先打猎。
エリアを確保し爆弾を守れ。
好。
新しいマガジンに交換する。
リロードする。援護を頼む。
残り5秒。爆弾を解除しようとする敵部隊に警戒しろ。
车库水鬼。
电掉了，黑须的一个色脉电掉，然后水鬼死了。我2块都可以电掉，电掉2块都电掉，色脉2块都电掉。
厉害啊！
讲话好好笑。
国人嘛，
办公室。
うちの可愛いのは準備できてる。
一直铲，
位置，
打都没到。
他们要
开过去2个，开过去2个。
打到快没血了。
没事，我们手点而已的。
都在上面。
对啊，而且他们没有那个了。
没有烧了。
守的点的2楼。
对啊，他没烧了。
蓝通。
好。
蓝通1。
一个。哦。机房1个。机房1。2个。
敵部隊が爆弾を発見した
都在机房。倒地掉包，另外1个在蓝通。
敵部隊が爆弾を発見。どうすべきか分かってるな。
机房内。蓝机。
蛮远的。
你要抓吗？你要抓，我标给你。
我们要抓，我正要丢西风。
丢不到，他在靠近地窖那边。好，现在要跑另外一边。
残り
他
15
在拉人，他在拉人。算了，不要。
残り10秒。敵オペレーター。敵部隊を排除。
我要丢了。
嘿嘿，我比你早一点，我已经想好了。
这个停板。
牛逼吗？牛逼吗？
厉害，哥你厉害，真的。
那蛮有趣的，这个。
哥。
最喜欢用凯德停电，而且刚好是
停电比较方便，
对啊。
它布置的速度会比较慢吗？
而且是车脉比较好停，如果是 Hibana 比较难停，Hibana 比较快，喷下去它马上烧，我有时候来不及。然后那个贴布就很慢啊，贴让你慢慢贴。
要看那种什么设定啊，有些会骗电的。
哦，对啊。Hibana 比较难骗电，Hibana 根本不能骗电，射下去就没了。
Hibana 没办法，
可是它可以分3次，
Hibana 就是最主要就是烧黑血而已。
就骗我2颗，然后它还会有1发。
ドローンが爆弾を発見した。
这一关 Hibana 好像很强。
有人要丢外援哦，丢后向外援。
我要打一个快。
あと10秒。突入5秒前。
大门这边这一区比较没什么人。
1楼头后向。
爆弾を見つけたら移動して爆弾を解除しろ。
他这个变成很超过我扭了一下，他都没有那个，就没有把我打死了。
积分你扭一下就死了。
对，我积分扭一下就死了。
大厅有暗眼，
哇，慢行是吧？
二楼有人。
ドローンの準備が完了した。コードを実行。
贴布吗？这边可以直接贴进去。档案室的床没有封好。
有我们有圣诞可以停。
办公室没人。
ディフューザーを取り戻せ。
二楼李欣，
哦，
他在哪里？他刚在哪里？
他在靠近后巷的那个。
朋友对。哇，可惜
味。方オペレーターは残り1人。
啊，李欣来参差，干
李欣跟那个
李欣跟蔡依林都在楼梯。
干臭李欣。
爆弾を見つけた。
这边韩国瑜跟李嘉芬。
是谁啦？
韩国语。
那个是谁啊？朱立伦啊。
哎、有鼓哦，前面有鼓哦。
没有，他躲掉，他躲掉。
赖清德，
他要吃不要，他要吃那个西瓜。
ディフューザーを取り戻した。
还是吃到了。啊，
味方チームがやられた。
忘了跟你说，上还有一个。
我刚刚说了二楼2次。
这很贱的卖队友。
哦，帅哦，他那个只是铺上垒包哎，他上垒的。
刺杀，刺杀。
对，他刚直接那个铺上去那个
扑垒，
一垒，他直接铺上一垒了。
帅，他妈的。
帅。我这个阿妈路莫兵帅吗？
莫你妈！妈的，你别老是用那个在那边说莫兵干的。
哎，他这身外莫兵好帅哦！我没有那把，我没有的可多了。
真的。
如果我有这身外莫兵，我就常常玩身外了。就才看到我常常很功能角。
妈的！
这是因为没有。
爆弾を見つけろ。
就我们
然后
我们在打牌的时候，真的很少去玩到功能角。
对，因为主要是枪太强。二楼。
所以瑞的那一套打法，我们才会比较不适应。
对。
ドローンが爆弾を
他们是正
発見した。
规的打法，不像我们都是拼枪。哦，干什么？好，我要走大门，不管，我要吊挂。很好，二楼
突入まで10秒。
二楼都封好封满，很爽哎。然后我只要敲一个洞，我就直接看点内，然后直接
突入5
干死
秒前。
你看这
大
个，
厅丢盐。
爆弾を見つけたら移動して爆弾を解除しろ。
2颗眼我先打，这里可以打，先打另一颗。OK，两颗先一起打掉了。哦，有一个敢跟我对哦，好像是医生之类的。
小房毒针。
敢跟我对枪，我吃死吧！
有一颗。
在哪里？
電子機器を落とすスタームブリッジセットトレイスのサームタッチセット中コンコン
哎，大门出来偷，
应该可以进点了。
OK，
敵オペレーター
是啊，大
は残り1
门死了，大
人
门死了。
爆弾を発見した
我正在那个小房里面。
敵部隊を排除した
转角遇到爱了。
我差点被他打死了，跑出
没事没事，我帮你干死他了。啊，这个在干嘛发呆啊？这个还在
不然这只毒针为什么那个门口它居然没有摆针呢？
你看莫名帅哦。哦，那把莫名真的好帅啊，色脉的。哎，你好像有他好友哦，你要那个
我可以直接拉。
偷包，偷包，特包。对。Let's go. Andy，走吧。
走了。
好的。
你们打几场排位啊？10场全打。
哦，我打了20-30场了吧？
看一下，我应该跟子琪，
我只知道我好像20胜14败还是多少的，然后胜率60%。
那你前10场是都赢还是输几场？
子琪的微微的前10场赢比较多啊，我的
刚刚7-3吧，对吧？7胜3败吧。
我好像是3败是到哪一个排位？
我打完金1吧，对啊，然后金1还金2。
我打完好像金2还金3吧。
出3场才金1、金2。
又是这关，
但这关我乐透废物。
没有啊，现在这关跟另外一关大家都要背掉，自己要进掉才不会再选到。
哦，对吼，市长要那个吼，我都没想到我都忘记这回事了。市长把那个游艇跟军部分掉就不会配到
没有，好像连自己队友都要。
啊，要全部人都分掉就对了。
对，之前好像有
改天来试试看。
我觉得应该是市长 ban 就可以了。
对，我好像记得是有 ban。
因为我
因为像改
啊，你有 ban 啊？
我贫民窟有 ban。
哦，那市长 ban 啊，要 ND ban 才有用。
我 ban 过啊，没用啊。
啊？
随便。
反正就乐视图随便打。
爆弾を見つけろ。
积分以外的图我都不太行。我跟大米应该一样，积分以外的图都有点废。
也是要看手感。
ドローンが爆弾を発見。
顶楼。
要，其实不是看手感，是看对手。对手如果很专，跟我们一样菜鸡这关就而已，然后对手很猛就不行了。
10秒。
这里面没有哦，有风了。
5
他们要
秒後に突入。
偷喽！
我根本不知道
爆弾を発見した
哪里是哪里。
移動して爆弾を排除しろ。
我只知道我一开始先不要乱动比较好，不然好像会吃西瓜，我记得。
リロードクリア爆破準備よし
接下来那么硬。
爆弾が見つかった。
魔狼，
靠北，我被发现了，好像。
楼梯一个，
可以装喽，就装吧。没看到了。二楼。
是有那个爱偷人。
ディフューザーを失った。味方は残り1人だ。
哎，忘记看黑局了。拼枪，拼枪！
敵のオペレーターはあと1人だ。敵部隊を排
拼
除した。
枪真的拼枪，
牛逼！就是震他，顺便震自己的意思。
没有，我不知道他的位置，我只知道他往旁边跑，不确定他有没有。
他就只要他那个射出去，只要有人就会直接爆，是不是？然后没人就会弹掉。
对，他只要有人就会直接爆掉。
哦，这么有试探性啊！
所以他丢的位置很重要啊。
我一开始想说他会绕到炸弹后面，在那边架，因为我也没有包啊。然后刚刚想一下说，干应该不可以掏主武器，他妈开镜太慢了。
ドローンを使って爆弾を探せ。ドローンが爆弾を発見。
又有 WiFi。
一楼是谁啊？
如果你这样讲，我也不知道。
10秒。
我看到伟伟被追杀。
5秒後に突入。爆弾の地点に移動して解除しろ。ディフューザーを取り戻せ。ディフューザーを確保した。
新しいマガジンに交換する。
哇，一楼装太多 EDD 了。
就破坏摄影机。
この程度か。
EMP を使った。
マガジンを交換する。クラスターチャージの準備完了。
B 点一个毒气。
把它攻爆。
EMP グレネードを使う。
一样在 B 吗？
クラスターチャージの準備完了。
对，红标毒气，点内 B 点内只有他一个，
空的。
只有一个毒气。
ドローン起動。
毒气死了，靠背还有另外一个，奇怪，刚刚从楼上跑下来了，完卖，
是啊是啊，
完卖死了
爆弾を，見つけた。
可以进点了 ，B 点可以进。
OK。
一点站住。
ディフューザーを失った。
干多骂嘞！
哎，
没办法从另外一个点丢西风过来。
哇，
如果我带个烟就行了。
对啊，可惜。大锤楼上有声音，
OK， 要去抓吗？
敵は残り1人。
可以，应该可以上去抓，反正你包也在上面啊。
这个当初就是在点内那个，在点内，他在隔壁栋，就是你往下看，你的
ディ
前
フューザー確保。
对。
啊，可惜。
味方オペレーターは残り1人。
右边贴墙吗？
对，右边最右。
味方がやられた。
但刚好插完。早知道不要插了。
对啊。正常
取消
不会插了，
正常就直接取消了。
正常是不会插了。哦，我要来3吨。
エリアを確保し爆弾を守れ。アーマープレートだ。気をつけろ。敵部隊が爆弾を見つけた。
楼上 ADS 好难插。
残り5秒。敵部隊が爆弾を発見。敵に備えろ。ボルカン設置済み。デバイスを使う。ドアに注意。
有卡力，烧了。
爆弾が敵部隊に発見された。
有 K 力的位置吗？
没看到。
他在比较远的位置。
哇哦！
差点隔壁也看到死。
哇，被逼走了。
喋ってないで行動で示せ。
进楼。
哦 ，OK。要死了，绝地就死了。还有。
まずいぞ。爆弾ディフューザーが起動した。
大点后。
操！
可以啊。
我怎么打呀？
啊，这样图不会熟。
只能尽量绕。
ミッション失敗。味方 られた。
对面。
我很庆幸积分没有这张图啊！看，
这张图本来就不公平啊！
妈，守方优势跟攻方优势都各不一样。
这就是比枪硬而已。
我这应该是比谁躲的比较刁钻。
谁的经验比较丰富？
嗯。
爆弾を確保しろ。守りを強化する。
你跟我一样啊，他妈也刚刚也在看。
哦，其实
直接
有点就有点类似对面刚他们在场那样子。
突入まで5秒。爆弾の位置はバレていない。
カメラ起動。
哇，这个 B 点不会爆炸吗？
要丢好。
敵部隊が爆弾を発見。守れ。
定很多人。开你！我在外面，头上哦，陆克头上。
爆弾が敵部隊に発見された。
给你
H
，B 点这么好打，没人打。
他们都打头上，他们比较好架。
没有，他们都在对岸，然后我杀2个都在对面，都在对岸洞，就是你们那边的另一洞，超靠腰的。
窗口。
楼梯上来了哦，女鬼小心！
没有。
掉包掉包！
看不到。
哎，烤他烤他烤他！
あんたは私のものよ。
碎了。顾包顾包。
敵部隊が1人残っている。
邪魔を使う。
一楼，点进，
跳下去直接干他，
我跳下去死啊！
他在里面。
他先下来，他
妈的！
我掉下去。
好，
15秒。
尸体可以。
残り10秒。あと5秒。味方オペレーターは最後の1人だ。敵部隊を排除。ミッション成功だ。
你瞄错地方了，对不对？
对，
我在这反面。哦，就是这个地方。
垃圾图，我操！
这里要去另一边偷比较好偷，然后不然的话另一边他们因为那边扫，我应该出电吧？我出电风，我出电好，然后我去另一边偷，另东偷，多点人来另东偷啊会比较好。
那另一栋头有两个入口吧，一个窗口一个入口，是怕2个人会卡在一起而已。
爆弾を確保しろ。
然后他们刚刚扫楼下没有。
敵部隊が爆弾を発見。守ろう。有接線をセットした。突入まで10秒。突入まで5秒。敵部隊が爆弾を発見。敵に備えろ。マグネット準備完了。
カメラ起動。
啊，被用掉了，要被烧墙喽！
哦，干，格雷莫。
要烧喽！哇，还被烧爆了！嘎，那个角度好刁钻呢。
你留在大门了。
B 点进，
A
装包
点 A 点下包。
敵部隊がディフューザーを設置。
B 点了。
B 点啊 B 点啊
他跑出来了。
，B 点烧麦哦。
ディフューザー発見。破壊しろ。ミッション失敗。味方がやられた。
你这个点真的太靠北了。
垃圾
图。啊不就刚好2场都是那个烂点。
再打一场，再打一场我要休息了。
爆弾を見つけろ。
偷车贼了，被拖下来。
突入まで10秒。
但有拖车贼，
突入まで5秒。
是哦。
爆弾を発見して解除しろ。
新しいマガジンに交換する。
爆弾を見つけた。ディフューザーを失った。
ライトオン。フラッシュに備えて。
靠腰，
ディフューザーを取り戻した。
但没闪到他。
フラッシュバンダー行くわよ。クレーンはセット完了。
哇，大点话也。
ディフューザーを落とした。
サムタッチセット中。下がってて。
コンカッション。
味方オペレーターはあと1人だ。
干炮枪。
味方が制圧された。 ドローンを使って爆弾を探せ。
我是厨房。
差点又被抽，对啊，又是厨房。包车哦。
垃圾厨房。难怪我们都会去打排练。
突入まで10秒。突入まで5秒。
打我们不熟一点。
爆弾を発見して解除しろ。
リロードする。
二楼厕所还有一只。
拖车在点内。
マガジンを交換する。
哦，没有，二楼没有。
そして光があった。
クレームを設置。
準備よし。
爆弾を発見した。
A 啦，转角。
フラッシュバーンを投げる。
我现在上了。好，来，直接烧。
敵オペレーターはあと1人だ。
漂亮。
敵部隊排除。ミッション完了だ。
没有，他绕到地下室把车脉打掉。不然我地下室原本摊过都没有人，他妈的绕主题下去的吧？只是我很少会看到有人会去绕地下这一关。这一关叫我去绕地下，我应该会绕到迷路哦。
都女鬼吧，都女鬼才会躲。
那躲地下效益太低了，这一关的地下真的没什么人会去。
没有连通，对。
它有连通，但是要炸。而且这关的炸点又没有在地下室。
爆弾を守れ。
テスト準備完了。守りを固める。テスト設置完了。テストを展開した。
気をつけろ。爆弾が見つかった。
バグチェンジだ。
10秒。
ニュースの車線に入るなよ。
あと5秒。敵部隊が爆弾を発見。交戦に備えろ。
ウェルカムマット設置。
有盾，有盾，有盾。
点内一定超过8小时。
看他们还没有板。
等一下，等一下。
切了。哪个位置？标给我。
正面的。
这个位置，这个位置。
应该玩个有吸爆的，干。切掉。方便。
敵部隊が爆弾を見つけた。防衛しろ。
我的天花板，把一杆呢？
还没进来吗？
应该还没。进 B 点前进一个 Sophia。
Sophia 10D。
敵オペレーターは
好烂的，我操！
味方はあと1人。
他干他是一滴啊，摸一下就死了。
红标。
15秒。敵部隊を排除。ミッション成功。
妈，最后一台车在那边。
垃圾。
エリアを確保し爆弾を守れ。爆弾の位置がバレた。しっかり備えろ。陣を変える。突入まで10秒。
回来了，对面哦。
残り5秒。
我电脑怪怪的，我知道，我是过来道个歉来的。
敵部隊が爆弾を発見。
网络怪怪的啊。
这边少一块板。
闪面哦。
啊，那各位再见了。来，下车完了，拜拜。
我没板的。
好吧。
大厅进入。
敵
大门外。
味方オペレーターは最後の一人だ。ミッション失敗。味方が制圧された。爆弾を守れ。
壁を固めた。
気をつけろ。敵部隊が爆弾を見つけた。残り10秒。
餌をまくわ。
残り5秒。
見なさい。
敵部隊が爆弾を発見。敵に備えろ。
どうした？デバイスを入って ABS をセットする。デバイスを設置。
準備をします。
デバイスは有効だ。マガジンを変える。
一人追加する。
在对面。
ニトロに火をつける。敵オペレーターが一人残っている。
另外一个在平台。
废墟那边啊。
リロード中。敵部隊が爆弾を見つけた。防衛しろ。敵部隊を排除。ミッション成功だ。
绿色的戴礼帽哎。
法，他喜欢戴绿帽。
对啊。好了，明天打吧。
OK，
谢谢，明天打，拜拜。
拜拜。
拜拜。
Your hands, everybody, if you got what it takes. Cause I'm KRS and I'm on the mic and Premier's on the breaks.
Here's Akawa. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
They've got Antetokounmpo. Brook Lopez is out there with Kyle Korver. Then it's George Hill, and it's Middleton in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Lock it 2. Johnson attacking. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Well, Smitty, the game is evolving. We know that. New moves and techniques developed. Talk about some that have grown in popularity since the time of your retirement to now.
You know, the step back is one, and then also the step back is one. The Euro step, and I think also guys right now being able to launch their bodies into guys. I don't want to say it's a move, but that's how guys are playing. Because you can't hand check, guys are throwing their body into the defender on the move even more.
Well, George Hill, the veteran guard, doesn't produce at the volume he once did. Still, he brings a lot of value to a team. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Milwaukee.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
Miami with the ball, following the bucket by the Bucks. Here's Hero, and it's sent back by Hill.
Hill can catch you unaware with his reach. Terrific defensive play.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Good on the shot.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Here's Hero. Following the basket by George Hill. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Johnson against Lopez. Outside, Jones. Here's Hero. And that comes up. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Heat. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Robinson. Here's Hero. And it's sent back by Hill.
And Hill once again demonstrating that wingspan of his. I mean, he has one of the most impressive wingspans in the game, which helps him an awful lot at the defensive end. He can guard bigger players because of that.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance.
All right, David, great job.
Now with that, what is that on your wrist there? That a Rolex?
Buzz down, Rolly, Audemars, plain Jane. Every day, same thing. Cause we just out here trying to maintain.
Well, the process in Philly.
They certainly can. Well done, DA. Thank you. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's McConnell in at point guard. And for the 76ers, the tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. Cans it from downtown. Harris, what do you think? Like for a team coming into a new season with a new head coach.
You know what's fascinating to me is each individual organization, Kevin, seems to have their own vernacular, their own verbiage to describe their system. So with a new coach, number one, he's putting in a system. Number two, the guys are trying to familiarize themselves with his language, not only the X's and O's, but how does he communicate it?
And yeah, right, that's a good point. The delivery of the message is sometimes as important as the X's and O's.
No doubt.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And stolen by Simmons. Quick quick start here for the 76ers in this one. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Embiid. There's the triple. That's good from Harris on the assist by Embiid. Harris has got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's McConnell. Passes it to Oladipo. They need this. Good D by Embiid. For Philadelphia, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Embiid's got his second bucket of the game to go.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
That's tipped. Shots good by Simmons.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. And after he missed the first 2 seasons of his career, Greg, with the broken bone in his foot, would injuries be your main concern for Joel Embiid?
Look, no doubt about it. As long as he's healthy, he's an all-league performer. Still, 7-footers carry a lot of weight in our league. He wants to prove he can play big minutes. They just got to make sure they protect him.
Simmons dishes to Embiid. Simmons passes to Horford. The feed to Embiid. No good. Good work defensively by Turner. Indiana off to a slow start. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. McConnell kicks to Turner. Now, here's McConnell. Guarded by Simmons. 5 on the clock. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
3 straight misses to begin the game. Not the start they were hoping for.
And the basket by Horford.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
No doubt, Greg. On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And here's McConnell after the 3-pointer from Al Horford. They need this one. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Here's McConnell. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Timeout called the Pacers.
Well, what's not to like about Joel Embiid? A physical specimen at over 7 feet tall, all the skill in the world, and a personality made for stardom.
The Pacers making a switch here. Ogden's checked in. Richardson against Oladipo. Brogdon outside. Simmons with the defensive effort. You talk about Embiid's personality, whether it's on the court or through social media. Greg, he's not shy speaking his mind.
One of the best trash talkers in the league. He doesn't hold back, but it's never personal. He's embracing the spirit of competition.
So Horford gets 2. And Greg, Al Horford over the summer opting out of a contract with Boston, the final year with the Celtics. A bit of a surprise to fans.
You know, Horford said he wanted to test free agency. Talks between him and Boston abruptly ended, was wooed by several teams, but ultimately signed on with the Sixers.
That's what we call cashing in from the mid-range. T.J. Warren's been there a time or 2.
The pass to Embiid. The rebound by Turner.
Boy,
1:41 left to play in the first. On the court for Indiana, Sabonis and Turner up front. Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. And it's Warren in at the small forward position. .136 left to play in the first quarter. On the court for Indiana, Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. .133 left to play in the first quarter. On the court right now for the Pacers, Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard position.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And here is Turner after Josh Richardson was able to get the triple. Here's Warren. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, you think back to T.J. Warren and how good he has been for the last few years. And yet last season, he took a huge step forward by adding the three-pointer to his arsenal.
Richardson's gotten 2 of his 3 attempts to fall from beyond the arc. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
It's Oladipo on the wing. Brogdon outside. 6 to shoot. Fires for 3, and it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Al Horford twice on the pipes.
Another shot. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Philadelphia shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Embiid. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Oladipo against Richardson. Oladipo with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 2 on the clock. And stolen by Richardson. From deep 3-point range. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Philadelphia ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. A native of Cameroon, Joel Embiid talks about
not knowing English. Obviously at the beginning it was a
and that unique sense of humor, Greg, is a specialty of Embiid.
He's a fun-loving guy who's become a must-follow on social media. And the transition he's made has been remarkable.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the 76ers have been rolling along, haven't they?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Now the 76ers with it. Huge run right now for them, going 19-2. You talk about the quiet producers in the league. T.J. Warren is one of the first names that come to mind.
The last few seasons, Warren has come close to chipping in 20 points a game. Doesn't do anything flashy, but he just hits his shots and piles up the points on a nightly basis.
And so in the game for the Pacers, Sabonis and Turner up front. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. And it's Brogdon in at the 1 spot. Here's Harris and slam dunk by Harris.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
No doubt, Greg. On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Guys, Brogdon not a player that turns heads, but man, is he an efficient threat on the floor.
And he's been a great three-point shooter really since his rookie year. His field goal percentage continues to climb and has evolved into one of the best free throw shooters in the game. And a player who flew under the radar last year, Malcolm Brogdon. Pacers wanted to add him over the summer, got a hefty deal.
Seconds left in the first quarter of the game. On the court right now for the Pacers, Brogdon and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner.
And I know it, you can't tell me nothing else. That's why.
50 seconds left here in the opening quarter. On the court right now for the Pacers, Brogdon and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front, and it's Warren in at the small forward.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
And here's Oladipo after Josh Richardson was able to get the triple. And Oladipo kicks to Sabonis. The pass to Warren. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Richardson. And Simmons slams it in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And Oladipo kicks to Brogdon. Over Simmons. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding a very comfortable 25. A native of Cameroon, Joel Embiid talks about making a quick transition.
Not knowing English, obviously I had the big.
And that unique sense of humor, Greg, is a specialty of Embiid.
He's a fun-loving guy who's become a must-follow on social media. And the transition he's made has been remarkable.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one.
Ooh! That's how you attack. Wow.
Oh, man. my. Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Take a look at the NBA. Who's the best, you think, Clark, at controlling the defensive glass, getting the missed most shots, and getting their offense back in gear?
Yeah, I think even though he's a bit undersized, he does a great job. Draymond Green, not only does he rebound the ball defensively, but he also can ignite the break because of his ball handling and passing ability. Giannis Antetokounmpo does a great job on the defensive backboards, as does Joel Embiid.
Brogdon against Horford. Left side, Turner. And the rejection by Embiid.
That long reach of Embiid is a real asset on defense. Covers a lot of territory and knows how to snuff out shooters.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Outside, Lamb. Back to Brogdon. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And it's blocked, but they'll get another chance. They grab their own miss.
and still he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Basket good. Simmons got 4 this quarter.
And just a great job of controlling that defensive backboard, then getting out in transition. That's been the difference.
7 straight fast break points, Greg. They've got the defense gasping for breath right now.
Pass to Lamb. It's tipped. Back to Brogdon, and stolen by Simmons. And now Harris running the floor all by himself. Scooped up. Kicks it out to Richardson. Pass to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Horford the pass to Richardson. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. And that's 13 points for Josh Richardson.
And guys, you'd have to say this run really triggered by their transition offense.
Simmons against Brogdon. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside Turner. In the corner, it's McDermott. Shot to stop the run, and it's blocked by Simmons.
Yeah, with great recognition, awareness, and body control, Simmons can get up for blocks.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Brogdon.
You know, even after the trade from the Clippers to the Sixers, he continued to produce. I mean, everybody figured that Tobias Harris would have a good season last year heading into free agency, and he didn't disappoint.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, Josh Richardson has made himself into one of the top defensive wings in the league. Richardson says there's a certain competitiveness that comes with being a good defender. The defensive end takes will, and I have a lot of it. Kevin J. Rich is self-described as super competitive, and that edge is what drives him.
It sure is. That's what it takes. Thank you, David. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Harris, with his strong play last season, got a big payout because of it.
Yeah, and I think he earned it. And he'll continue to work hard to live up to the contract. But more importantly, I think he wants to be the best he can be, and that'll be his focus. He'll have to adjust to teams adjusting more to trying to slow him down.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. And some changes here for the Pacers. Sabonis comes in for Turner. And it's Victor Oladipo in for McDermott. 1:43 left to play here in the second quarter. Passes it to Sabonis. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
They get it again. Back to Richardson. Lets it go from deep. .43 left in the first half of basketball. Brogdon kicks to Oladipo. Clock at 6. Trying to get something going, and Brogdon outside. To the inside, Oladipo to stop the drought. It's hauled in by the 76ers. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And Greg, Al Horford over the summer opting out of a contract with Boston, the final year with the Celtics. A bit of a surprise to fans.
You know, Horford said he wanted to test free agency. Talks between him and Boston abruptly ended. Was wooed by several teams, but ultimately signed on with the Sixers.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
59 seconds left in the first half of the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Logged in the pass to Sabonis. It's good.
And with a merciful bucket, he snaps a terrific run by Philadelphia.
And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Richardson, good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Al Horford following the three-point attempt by Josh Richardson.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Indiana's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And it's sent back by Horford.
Oh, you can't be careless around Horford. Throw up a weak shot around him, he'll send it back.
A nice shot by Embiid.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
And they get it back. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us here for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Josh Richardson having an outstanding game. He ended up with 24 points, 2 assists, and 1 block. He's been in the midst of some incredible games lately, and tonight, he's got it going again. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
We're seeing the continued development of Josh Richardson. The strength has caught up to the athleticism. He's a big guard who can really shoot the ball.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
Way too soft in the paint defensively. They were all...
And that wraps up the halftime.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've seen Josh Richardson really having a great game.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Yeah, he's busting his tail, making his presence known. A great job defensively so far.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court.
I'm just getting started, I got more goals. Looking for the pesos. Stay inside but the bank closed. Every time I turn around I see a bankroll. I used to get hand me down, I ain't a dingo.
Here's McConnell. No points in the game yet for him. A lot of players keep track of their stats, their own team stats. But Clark, how much do guys pay attention to stats in game?
Put some diamonds in my watch. Ballin' like a big shot.
And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for Indiana. No doubt passing is a premium for this team game of the NBA. We love the individual star power, but it is a team game. Are there any playmakers out there that don't get, Doris, you think, enough credit for all that they do for their team?
Well,
here's McConnell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The creation of the super teams, Chris, is enough being done to ensure a competitive balance in the NBA.
I think so. I think that every year we're going to have to evolve in trying to do enough and to see what happened the previous year. But yeah, and the fact remains, though, Kevin, is, you know...
I am legend in my city, I'm Will Smith. Got heel quick, I'ma cop a billboard in front of her house so she could look at it. Upper echelon and petty.
Here's McConnell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Clark, we're seeing a lot of shooters drawing contact. They have that art form down. They know exactly what to do and how to position their bodies, don't they?
Yeah, they really do, Kevin. And I don't know if anybody's any better than James Harden, in part because he's so skilled with the ball, but he's a really thick, strong, agile guard, which makes him hard to defend without fouling him. And he's really developed that ability to seek contact in a legal manner. And I don't think anybody does it any better than him.
On the court right now for the Pacers. Sabonis and Turner up front. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. And it's McConnell in at the 1 spot. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And, you know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
In your head every time. Snow on that road, but I still don't slip. Moonwalk like Mike Jack through all that. If the sky falls, I bet I catch you.
Here's Embiid, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, what's not to like about Joel Embiid? A physical specimen at over 7 feet tall, all the skill in the world, and a personality made for stardom.
You talk about Embiid's personality, whether it's on the court or through social media. Greg, he's not shy speaking his mind.
One of the best trash talkers in the league. He doesn't hold back, but it's never personal. He's embracing the spirit of competition.
Big forward pair. Harris the 3 and Horford the 4. Burke is out there with Simmons, and it's Embiid in at the center filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Shot clock at 5. Here's McConnell.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And hit from the elbow.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love, Greg, is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now, here's Oladipo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Horford against Sabonis. Pass to McConnell. Sabonis finds McConnell. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Al Horford twice on the pipes.
And here are the 76ers now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Embiid dishes to Simmons. Now here's Burke. He's covered by McConnell. Sinks the triple. Burke's got 5 now.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Oladipo. Passes it to Sabonis, and it's sent back by Horford.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Or sometimes what was once considered a negative becomes a positive. For example, tweeners are now looked at as very valuable assets and very versatile assets.
Yeah, Kev, no doubt. Like, think about how much the game has changed for players like Draymond Green, who was so integral to the success of the Golden State Warriors. Here was a young guy who was considered at one point coming out of college for the power forward and center spot, too small to play the position. But as the NBA has downsized, as it's gotten smaller and faster, Draymond Green can be as important as any other player on a roster.
McDermott's checked in for Indiana. Justin Holiday comes in for Oladipo. Horford finds Burke. A second chance effort, and it's sent back by Turner.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate?
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. On the court for Indiana. Oren and Turner at the 4 and 5. And it's T.J. McConnell, and it's McDermott, and it's Holiday in at the shooting guard. Chris, are there specific types of plays where you feel the whistle gets blown maybe a little too often and a little too early?
Well, sometimes for a guard, when he's defending the guard and the pick and roll comes and he fights through that pick, and as a guard or offensive player, I can stop and let you bump into me and shoot the ball. I think the refs they just have to be smart with it. Sometimes it's a foul, but every time it's not, just because of the situation or the flop. And also, you just don't want players to be bailed out when the defender is in a good position. But that's what makes the game so great, is the fact that as an offensive player, you got to try to manipulate and find out where you can sneak yourself in the gray areas of the rules. And as a defensive player, how can you use your skill, your will, and then your IQ not to get caught with your hand in the cookie jar?
Now, here's McConnell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And stolen by Simmons. And there's Burke. That's good on the assist by Simmons.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They're scoreless since the first half.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Indiana's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Holiday finds McConnell to the paint, Turner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Embiid.
And the ceiling Turner has is impressive. Has the potential to be a dominant big man in this league. And historically, you almost never saw a great shot blocker who could also knock down triples at a high clip. But count Miles Turner among the unicorns who provide that rare combination.
Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well. Now
here's Turner. Warren trying to break loose. Turner, great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort. Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, the results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
And so here is Indiana. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. He gets it in there.
Well, you like seeing Holiday get his guys involved. His coaches love when he's being unselfish.
Here's Horford. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Some changes for Indiana. Lamb is checked in for McDermott, and Brogdon subbed in for Justin Holiday.
I mean, what I appreciate about Horford is his unselfishness. I mean, he brings a veteran team-first mindset to the table.
Now, here's Brogdon. Back to Turner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot off that time. Good D by Embiid. Burke, the pass to Horford. And Harris wide open. He shoots. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 6 assists here tonight. And so it's Philadelphia able to put on a show for the ages. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback.
Them a rate, cheesecake, need it all on my plate. Overseas, I ain't switching the state. London ace in it, eating a steak. Told mama I'ma get what it takes. Young boss and I'm cleaning the slate.
And here is Burke. Clark, you were such a terrific athlete growing up, and it must be fun for you watching your kids and soon your grandkids go through their athletic journey.
It really is one of the great blessings and treats of my life to see our kids grow and develop as people, but also to enjoy different sports. Our boys played basketball and soccer, and our daughter played volleyball, all played in college at some level. And so it is great. Anytime you see your kids find their lane, enjoy running in it, and do well in that lane, it's joy indescribable.
Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Pacers, they've got Leaf, also Jeremy Lamb out there, and it's Bitadze in at the center, filling out the middle.
Yeah, you know, he's one of the toughest matchups in the game without question. Embiid is excellent at staying aggressive when he's hot.
Now here is Holiday, here's Leaf, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Leaf's got his first points of the night.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Clark, the two-way contract, a relatively new invention that gives players time in both the G League and the NBA.
I love it, Kevin, because it's another pathway for those aspiring to be NBA players to have a legitimate shot to make their dream come true. The G League is just a notch below the NBA in terms of overall talent. And so I love the fact that players who desire to be pros can have a pathway to get to the NBA by being part of the G League as well.
And these G League players are having an impact, aren't they? They're making a difference on a lot of teams.
40% of the players in the league have spent some time in the G League, so it speaks to the impact the G League has on the NBA. Oh! You know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
So it's the Pacers now. 76ers getting the bucket. Brogdon the pass to Bitadze. And Embiid with the block. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Edmund Sumner's checked in for Brogdon. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. 5 to shoot. Here's Sumner. Good D by Embiid. It's intercepted. Bitadze can't hit.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Well, Clark, at the college level, a coach was recently offered a lifetime contract. Think we'll ever see that in the NBA?
Well, you can't quite say never.
Right.
I said in college basketball, I never thought in my lifetime I'd see a 16 beat a 1 seed.
Right.
So never say never, but it's not going to happen.
Well, but you've got a lifetime contract doing this, so I guess it does happen in some quadrants.
Well, you got information that I don't have.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Justin Holiday's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That'll be his second foul of the game. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Leaf passes to Holiday. 6 to shoot. Outside Holiday. Not going to go that time. And it's Philadelphia the other way. And Harris wide open. He shoots. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Bitadze. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there. Lovely dish by Columbus's own Trey Burke.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Indiana. And stolen by Burke. Lobbed up there for Embiid. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
I tell you, Embiid's teammates absolutely love setting him up. I mean, they know he's going to finish strong every time.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. And again, the turnover by the Pacers. 1:51 left in the fourth. Clark, you and I are amazed at how the global interest of the NBA has just gone through the roof. The league has made a lot of right moves, I think, in this area.
They sure have, Kevin. I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, the international reach through what coaches in this country have done in teaching the game and promoting the game. Not just coaches, but players as well. I think there's something about the game of basketball that just really transcends cultures. The pace of the game, the personality of the players, the creativity of the game, all of that lends itself to being so popular globally.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Philadelphia.
Great, generous ball movement tonight, a thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Joel Embiid.
And, you know, know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Here's Leaf. And that time, also a missed shot. Leaf's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Inside. And the dunk by Embiid.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Here's Holiday. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Three-pointer. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point land.
For 3, Harris. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Holiday, the pass to Bitadze. And stolen by Burke. And here we go. Burke heading to the hoop. And Simmons slams it in.
Phenomenal timing that time, guys, from Simmons. I mean, leaving the ground once the pass was released and then tearing the basket almost out of the glass.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. The free throw drops for Embiid.
Tell you what, when Joel Embiid is healthy, this dude is a super effective player. A polished big man with an arsenal of post moves and shots. He's a handful down there.
Poked away and stolen by Burke. Here's Simmons, and the shot goes in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Al. You guys do it as a 5-man unit on the floor. How did you come together for this win?
Just taking good shots on offense, trying to, getting stops on defense. We challenged every shot. We just played hard tonight.
Great effort and a big win, Al. Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.
Nobody thought I would be right here though, and make a difference in me and you. You was supposed to be here. I wasn't supposed to be in this. And you know what I'm saying? Give all the glory to God and hard work.